Page 5, Ode to Joy, is a very famous melody from a Beethoven symphony, and they talk a little bit about him in the symphony up above. I'll leave that up to you. You can Google this stuff these days and find all about it. I want to talk about the music, this Ode to Joy. I'm going to go through my system of learning a new piece of music, and I'll try and explain things and review things as we go through here. I look it over, I see it's 2 lines long. Remember, a line, you have 2 staves. The 5 lines together is a staff, and there's 2 of them. They're connected with vertical lines. That's 1 line of music. So there's 2 lines of music. Okay. I see treble and bass clef. Okay. 4/4 time signature. That means there's 4 counts in a measure. You got to count to 4. Oh, goody. A quarter note gets a count. So it's the same as 4 quarter notes in every measure. And the note values, remember, a whole note's a circle. That's the same as 4 quarter notes. And then a half note, because you take a whole and divide it in half, that's 2 counts. And then you take a half note and divide it in half, you get a quarter note. Get a calculator if you need it. That's all it works here. We've had all these before. The quarter notes and the half notes and the whole notes, they're in here. Tells us how long to hold the notes down. Now, again, if you don't know the names of these notes in the music, you need to do the play it and say it drill, or whatever you choose to use. Learn the names of the notes in the music instantly. For instance, here, they want that bottom line on the treble clef, that's an E. You just need to memorize that is an E. And there's things that can help you, and you can Google these. There's memory aids that can help you. Everybody learns a little bit different. If you need an aid to help you, like there's the lines here in the treble clef, the names of them, well, we could say a sentence, and each word in the sentence is the letter. E is every good boy does fine. Those are the names of the notes on those lines. E, G, B, D, F. If you want to do that. And the spaces, these, they spell out the word face, F-A-C-E. F-A-C-E. If that will help you learn them, go for it. I'm not real big on that stuff because it's only an aid, temporary. You still got to memorize them. You got to know them eventually. You just instantly know that first note in the upper staff is an E. Just instantly know it. So do the play it and say it drill. Just play it and say it. E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C. Just go through and forget the rhythm, just play it. Now left hand, same difference. You have down here that C, we've had the C before, and then a D, and then an E, and then a G. We've had these notes before. Just play it and say it. Learn these things over and over and over. And there's memory aids for the bass clef too. You can Google it and find all kinds of help out there to help you remember what these notes are. But as far as I'm concerned, you just need to memorize them. Take the right hand first to make sure we got the notes and the rhythms worked out. For that, I'm starting out with 3rd finger on E, and that puts the hand here. You see right above this music there in the page, in the middle of the page, it has piano scope, position C to G. That's their way of doing it. They're simply telling you the position is C to G. C to G. Here. That's your position. Don't use any of that junk. I don't care for it. No. I don't use the charts like they had at the top of page 4. The music tells you everything you need to know, and the sooner you learn to use the music to do it, the better. Because you'll always have the music. You won't have this other junk forever. So you simply, at the beginning, 3rd finger's on E, and if that's the case, then that's where the hand's going to go for now. So it's here. Then I do want to get this counting in. Once I have the notes in there, I'm going to do the counting. Of course, quarter notes are easy enough. It's just all quarter notes. Half note gets 2 counts, and then they go on. Going to do the same with the left hand. First here, it's here, and the next note, and the next note, and the next note, and I can do those. And the counting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh, this is fun. 1. So I'll make sure I get the left hand, and then I put the hands together. Well, I'm here, these 2 notes, and here, and then here, and then here, and then here. So I put the hands together, and then I go back through any touchy spots and work them out. And then I go through the whole thing a few hundred times or whatever and get rid of any hesitations. So the beat is a steady beat. You can go as slow as you want to go, doesn't matter, but a steady beat. If you have a metronome and you want to use it, try that. Although using a metronome can be, I need to talk more about using metronome as we go through the book. You think, well, that's simple. You turn the thing on and stay with it. Not really. There's more to it than that. So, however, whatever helps you to keep a steady beat. Tap your foot, whatever, nod your head, whatever, to keep a steady beat. Then once I have that worked out, then I'll put in the expression or the articulation. We have the slurs in the right hand. Connect. Lift up, lift up, just a little lift. It's like taking a breath. Just a little. In the left hand, they don't have anything marked. I suggest you just connect it all. Well, then you get to the end of the first line, you're here. Go to the second line, I want to lift up here, but not here. I'm going to connect that. That's what I'm asking you to do. This way we get some practice in doing different things in the hands at the same time. If that's still a struggle for you, then you have to lift up in both hands. I would prefer, really, if you could keep the left hand down. So you go through and learn this, get it to where you can play it at whatever speed, no hesitations anywhere, and when you're ready, come back to the video and let's play this together. So I'm going to give us 4 counts. Now let's just play this together. Let's check notes and rhythms, and you can always do this one hand at a time if you need to. 1, 2, ready, go.